All right, I'm going to give you a quick update on my Keto Crush website. This is the AI niche website, Pinterest website case study that I'm kind of putting together. And essentially, what we're doing is we're building a website with the full intention of only getting traffic from Pinterest. We don't care about Google whatsoever. We only want to get traffic from Pinterest. So what we did was we went out and we picked a niche, right? I picked the keto niche because it's a popular niche that is on Pinterest. A lot of people will go to get recipes and dessert recipes, lunch recipes, breakfast recipes, dinner recipes, and snack recipes for the keto diet. And it's something that I actually do a little bit myself, a low carb diet as well. And so I have an interest in this as well. So I figured that this would be a great niche to go after. And so what we did was we went and we built a website. We'll go take a look at that in just a minute, and then also show you what the analytics look like in Pinterest and just kind of where we're at. We're about 30 days into this project. Really, really good stuff. So let's go jump in. So right over here, you can see this is the Pinterest account, and you can see we're already at 1,600 monthly views. This is really turning a corner. It does take a while, so you guys should know this, that when you create your Pinterest account and you start throwing pins at it, it is going to take a while for those to start kind of registering in the algorithm. Now, remember, Pinterest is a search engine. It's not a social media platform. It's actually a search engine, right? And it operates like one as well. So you can rank your pins. When people type in certain things, you want your pins to rank high so they can go and check out and find your pin, right? And so it's a little different than, Twitter and Facebook and so forth. And so it's going to take a little bit of time, kind of like Google in a sense, in order to start getting some traction. For a while here, for about the first 3 weeks, this was under 1,000 right here, right? So right out of the gates, we might have got like maybe a couple hundred views, and it kind of sat there for a couple weeks, even though we were hammering about 25 pins per day. And we kept doing that over the course of the next 30 days, right? And then once we finally started hitting about 800 to 1,000 or 800, about to 1,000 views, then it kind of turned a corner, and now we're getting close to 2,000 views and this is just people that are seeing our pins. That doesn't mean that we're getting 2,000 visitors to our website, but obviously we want to build this number right here, this 1.6 thousand monthly views. We want to build that up to like 1 million, right? Once you get to 1 million, then that's when you can actually start looking at percentages and the percentage of those people clicking on your pins, and then a certain percentage of those people moving on to actually go and check out your website. And that's where you can actually monetize this traffic, put ads on your website, or sell an ebook or sell a recipe kit or whatever you want to do. So these are what some of the pins look like. If we go over here to saved, you can see that you're always going to, this is a kind of a quick tip here. If you're wondering about an account and how many pins they have on their account, all you have to do is just click on that saved section under their profile. You can come over here and it says 462 pins. So we've already created 62 pins in a very short amount of time. Now, I will tell you that this process is not 100% automated. We are using AI to create our images. We're using AI to schedule and do all kinds of good stuff, but this is not fully automated. I actually have my virtual assistant working right now on this project, and most of their time is on this project right here, okay? So as we get further along in this kind of case study or test that I'm doing, eventually I'll be sharing more about the details about how possibly you can hire a VA in order to start a project like this and what all of those details and steps entail, okay? So here's all the pins. You can see those are the boards that we have. We can go over here to created, and you can just start looking at some of the pins. So you're going to see like some realistic, these are all realistic AI type images, but then you have these other ones with the color and they're a little bit more sharp and they have text on them. Now those ones are created with Canva and AI. So there's a lot more human intervention and effort with those types of pins right over here. But the ones that don't have any text on them at all, those are straight up AI. And I believe we're using ideogram to create those AI images there. But you can see we've got a nice consistent page. The colors are on brand point and so forth. And you can see as we scroll way down, you're going to start seeing more of the pins starting to get views on them. So I've scrolled quite a bit down the page, right? We're talking about almost 500 pins in the last 30 days, which is crazy. And some people are going way more aggressive than that. I don't want to go more than aggressive than about 25 per day because I just don't want this. There's no point of going more aggressive than that and then getting your pins or getting your Pinterest account, taken down or banned, right? And so we want to go at it in a pretty aggressive way, but not overly aggressive, like 100 pins on a brand new account per day. You're probably going to get banned if I had to make a guess. But you can see right over here, like this one had 26 people look at this pin right over there. And as we keep scrolling down, you'll just start seeing more and more. Like this one had 12 views right there, 4. So I guess that kind of goes along with these need a couple weeks to kind of have digested into Pinterest's algorithm and their system in order to start getting views. As we scroll down to the older pins on the account, you can see they have a lot more eyes on them and a lot more views on them. And we can scroll down to the first pins and you can just see there's a lot more views on the pins that are the oldest. And then when we come back up here and look at some of the newer pins, I mean, they're not getting hardly any views yet because it takes some time, okay? So let's go in and look at the analytics real quick. We'll go into analytics overview and we will take a look. So we've only been doing the project, right? We haven't even done 60 days, so it doesn't have a whole lot to compare itself to, but we do have 2,200 impressions right here. So those are the impressions, people that are actually seeing our pins. We have engagements right here. We have outbound clicks 17. So this is the number you guys were all very interested in. How many outbound clicks can we get in 30 days? We're at 17 right now. We have a total audience right here of 549, engaged audience 26. We don't have any saves right now. That's kind of interesting, but you can see we definitely have activity going on, and you can see your top pins right over here, 600 impressions over here. You can also go to impressions and go into pin clicks and see what pins are producing outbound clicks on your account. Right over here, fall in love with this keto apple crisp recipe. So then why don't we go and make a 10 pack of those and go out and create 10 more of those, because this is where you can use data and information, factual information, to go out there and kind of steer the boat, if you will, on what to do next, right? And so we can double and triple down on the pins that are actually producing, results and clicks to our website. So that's kind of what that looks like. You can also go in here and sort by the last just 7 days and see what's going on. In comparison with the previous 7 days, look at this, we're at 50% impressions increase. And that's what I was talking about. Only in the last 7 days, we've added another 1,000 impressions, right? So 7 days ago, 3 weeks into the project, right? 75% of the way of the time that we've been doing the project, it took us that long to get to 1,000 impressions. And then just within the last 7 days, we've added another 1,000 impressions, if that makes sense. So this really does seem like it compounds on itself the more you stick with it and you're consistent. Our engagements are up 10% as well. Outbound clicks, looks like it went down the last 7 days. Total audience is going up. Engaged audience is going up as well. Super, super cool stuff. Let's go take a look at the website real quick and just show you what it looks like. So, I mean, if we come over here, I haven't even done anything. I haven't hooked this up to Google Search Console. I haven't done anything that you typically do with websites in order to try to get them to rank on Google, right? And so I don't really care. I mean, look at this, add a title, use this space to add a medium. Like I haven't even done anything to the home page over here. It makes sense, right? If we're going to actually get this monetized and start making money in any way from the website, of course, I'm going to have to shape this up and make it look like a real website. But we have content and we are driving traffic to the website, which is cool. We can go look at our blog over here just by clicking on blog, and you can see all of the articles. We've got really good thumbnails for the articles. These are all being written in Koala Writer. And we can go and look at the blog and you can see all the multiple pages right here as well. Super cool stuff. Now, this is not automated where we're pushing a button and it's automatically publishing. I do have my VA working basically full-time on this right now. And so they're going and creating these images. They're creating the content, copying and pasting and doing all these things in order to have this run. I'm barely doing anything with this project at all. It's almost hands off. And we're going to be doing this for the next several months. Now, part of what the blog categories, we actually split the keto recipes, anything that had to do with an actual keto recipe, we split that up into like subtopics, and we created a whole section over here. So you can actually go into keto recipes and start looking at all the keto recipes, the multiple pages there. If someone wanted to come in here and look at keto desserts, that seems to be pretty popular. You can go in here and start looking at what this content and what the posts are like. Here's the apple crisp one that we published back on October 15th. And you can see we have these nice images right here that are pin size as well. So we can actually use those we did that on purpose as well. So we can actually use the images that we're putting in the blog post. We can actually use those in other softwares as well. But we've got these really nice posts that are being created in Koala. One thing you might want to look at is we come in and log into the site. I am using Analytics WP. Again, we're tracking some basic data with just this tool, and we don't have to have Google Analytics hooked up and all these steps. And we still know how many people, how many unique people have visited the site in the last 30 days. We can see, all the different traffic stats right over there. The ones that you care about the most, we can come over here to popular referrers and check this out. We're still getting visitors from Google. So somehow, some way, people are still finding us from Google. Google's probably indexing the site a little bit, but you can clearly see right here that we have Pinterest. We have 9 people have clicked on those pins and clicked to come to our site from Pinterest. And then right over here, this other one right here. So we have a total of 10 right here that this tool can actually track and measure. And that's even without using Google Analytics or Google Search Console, which is super, super cool that we can actually track that. We can actually track what pages are the most popular as well, and so forth. So pretty cool. It shows that this actual, like early on, only 30 days into this project, this actually shows that you can actually build a Pinterest account and a website and actually start driving real traffic to your website from Pinterest. So I could already tell you that this is going to work. It's just how long do we want to keep this project going? What is going to happen over the next several months with this project? Can we get hundreds or even thousands of people going to ketocrush.com just from Pinterest alone? You'll want to make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you can get more updates on this project. I think this is a fun project because as Google continues to change their algorithm all the time, and sites that even do everything white hat get hit and their businesses are massively affected and impacted overnight, when we can build other ways to get traffic to a website, that's the main reason why I'm doing this test. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want more update videos like this? Are you going to be trying to implement something similar project for yourself as well? And if you wanted to, you could probably get the best of both worlds. Build your website in the best way that you possibly can for Google, but then hammer it with Pinterest and try to get as much traffic as you can from Pinterest as well. And then the cherry on top would be, oh, hey, Google likes my site and now I'm getting tens of thousands of visitors per month from Google. But when you get hit by Google, or if you get hit by Google, you'll still have a very powerful website because you also kind of built a base of traffic around it with Pinterest. So let me know what you guys think. Just wanted to give you guys an update. The project seems like it's running smoothly right now. And now I'm starting to think 3 months, 6 months down the road, what can we do with this account and how much traffic will we be getting from Pinterest? Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next update video.